My name's Luke Barnett. I'm 29 from Coventry, England. I have been a HGV mechanic for 14 years now. I've just obtained my visa on the 20th and I look to have booked a flight on the 7th. So I'll be landing in Australia on the 8th of April. In the 14 years, I've had two long-term job positions, hopefully proving that I'm loyal and committed, hardworking. Yeah, please enjoy the rest. What I have done is printed some photos to help mitigate this last translation type. What I would call this, you would call that. 1 minute 30 to explain these things is not really ideal. However, I hope it just brings into perspective the variety. And it's not only the normal running gear, it's the specialist equipment that goes with it. This is the most latest. Obviously, you've got your overhaul of your brakes and your axles. So, yeah, like I said, a generic truck, your engine, your gearbox, your transmission, your running gears, all the sort of same. However, getting to be a specialist with the equipment that's involved that makes it work the way it works is what's important. Obviously, with that comes driver error. So they're always bending, breaking things, and that's where the experience of fabricating metals and building plates and welding in hopper floors all come into this. As you can see from my CV, I do have a variety of background, not only with the trucks, with light vehicles too. Yeah, 1 minute 30 to do all of this was not ideal because I could talk forever. So for the past 2 years, I have actually been team leader, supervisor. So my day-to-day duty is slightly different. What I will do is talk as if I was a technician. I would go to my team leader. I would get the job from him. So whether that be an inspection, a defect repair, so meaning exhaust after treatment, engine problem, brakes. Let's just call it an after treatment problem. So I would then go and get that truck, bring the truck inside the workshop, plug in for the Mercedes, it would be the Star diagnostic equipment, read what I'm dealing with, what component I'm dealing with. I would then go to that component, carry out resistance checks, carry out load checks on the wiring. So then we can help say what the wiring's good, that component's at fault. You can go through the varied tests on the diagnostics machine as well to help pattern that down, minimizing cost, and actually getting the correct answer and repairing what you're looking at. And normally a road test would go beyond that to make sure that it operates correctly. And you would just repeat, go get you another job, go do your next job. So I have actually got a shed load of qualifications here. The main one you're going to want to see would be my advanced level 3 in heavy vehicle. I have also got my UK Class 1 driving licence, which I know doesn't mean a lot in your country, so I would be back to actually having a car licence. Not a problem because ultimately it's something that I would look to do in the future. I've also been looking into doing the equivalent in the Australian trade recognised qualification. So how I go about that, I then need to sit my theory test again. There are all these things I'm looking into, but yeah, so Class 1 UK driving licence and a level 3 in heavy vehicle maintenance and repairs. So my motivation is just to make myself proud, actually. I'm moving to Australia on my own to set out on a new challenge. fly in, fly out gives me that challenge, and then it also gives me the opportunity to have that space of freedom in the rest and recover situation. I think I'd be a great fit for the role because, like I say, I haven't done it before. It is something new, but I work hard and I will ensure that I do what it takes to put in the time, the effort to learn what I need to learn, and I'll be an absolute asset to have. I'm fit, I'm healthy, I've got plenty of years under me, under my belt. I just want to make myself proud and say I've achieved something great. Um, Plus, as well, the motivation comes from your way of living. I've spent my time here now. I want to go and enjoy life again. So to come across this opportunity is massive for me, and I hope you consider everything that I've had to say. Please look at my CV and let me know. Thank you very much. Been a pleasure.